investing is essential, right? Why investment has become a big topic in current scenario? It's a very good question. If you are already trying to manage a budget and pay down a debt, you might wonder why you have to add another financial task to your do-to list, right? So this one must be the most important of all. So we all know investing is essential to good money management because it ensures both present and future financial security. Not only do you end up with more money in the bank, but also you end up with another income stream. So investing is the only way to achieve both growing wealth and passive income. So investing means to use your money to make more money. Technically, anything that generates a return is an investment. This means even your savings account, you know that it generates interest. It is an investment. However, when most people talk about investing, they are referring to higher return investments like mutual funds, ETFs and stocks. Why is investing important? Because it ensures present and future long-term security. The money generated from your investment can provide financial security and income. So let us discuss this in detail, why it has become a hot topic in current scenario. So investment is the process because you are sacrificing something now for the prospect of gaining something later. So this implies that there are three dimensions that always investment bothers about. What does it mean? You need to wait. There is a time duration to get your return on your investment. So time, and what you are sacrificing with the money that you are not using today but you are investing for your future term, and the prospective gain, what would be your return. So investment is an economic activity. Why we call it as an economic activity? Because it involves the creation of assets or exchange of assets with profit motive. Because it is an employment of fund. Because you have a purpose of earning additional income or growth in value. The person making investment has to do part with these funds, right? So the funds may be converted into a monetary assets or a claim on future for a return. This return is an award for abstaining from present consumption, for parting with the money or liquidity, and for taking the risk. So the risk may be about the return on investment or the time that you have been waiting to get the return, cost of getting back your funds, safety of funds, variability of the return, and many more. This picture, if you have seen, the gentleman, he has invested some money. You can see some coins. Over the years or over the months, it has slowly grown, right? So the small seeds of what he has invested today, it has grown to be a big tree in the future. That is one purpose of having the investment. So investment definition. So I told you, right, it is some kind of a sacrifice. So sacrifice of certain present value for some uncertain future value. So your investment aims at multiplication of money at higher or lower rates. So in order to put across the concepts, we have divided that into on the basis of economic, business and financial investments. The very first one, economic investment. So economic investment is an economist definition of investment, because what does economy says? Economy says always use the resource at scarce, efficiently, economically, and we say you have to use it wisely, because we already say money is also one kind of resource that is always at scarce, right? So to the economist, investment means the net additions to the economist's capital stock, because he always sees that as a country whole, as an economy whole. So that consists of goods and services where they are used in the production of other goods and services. So investment means you are doing some capital formation in the form of a new construction or a new production durables, inventories and human capital. So the amount spent on building, plant, machinery, inventories, we all call that it is an economic investment because these assets will accelerate the process of producing more goods. So in a nutshell, if you put economic investment, that accelerates the process of producing more goods. Now come to a business investment. So business investment is the money put in the private business, right? So it is the amount with which a person starts his business or the additional amount which he puts in later on. So if a business unit is set up and the amount of say some few lakhs is spent on it, then we call this is a business investment. You are investing for your future prospects, right? You want to invest in your business, on your ideas, you want to make it big so that you will definitely become very successful in whatever prospective career that you have taken. So that is a that is a business investment. Next is the financial investment. So the financial sense of investment differs from its economic sense. So financial investments includes those instruments and institutional media into which savings are placed. So investment in safe or risky assets with a view to earn some gain over a given period of time. So you are investing, you are waiting for some return to your investment, you are calling that as a financial investment. Such assets on which you have invested are called financial assets. The gain may be in the form of an interest, or you have invested on a company and that company gives you dividends, or the rent, your fixed assets or some immovable tangible assets which you have given for your rent, on which you are making some income, your premiums and pension benefits or appreciation in the value of your principal capital. So to the financial investor, it is not important whether money is invested for a productive use or for the purpose of second hand instruments like existing shares or stock listed on the stock exchanges, right? So these are all about the investment definition what we have so far seen. Next we are moving whether the differences between the investment and the speculation, what actually the significant difference between an investment and speculation is. So though every investment involves, there is an element of risk, right? So we still say though there is an element of risk, investment cannot be equated with speculation, because we call speculation when it is considered to be just a guess and it is not based on any scientific basis. So here we have given two classifications where investment is meant for a long-term planning, where the speculation is for the very short-term planning, few days or months, and investment takes a moderate or a low risk, where speculation takes a very high risk, low or a moderate rate of return, because investors always bother about the principal amount that he has invested, since he takes a very low or a moderate risk, so return also specified to a low or a moderate rate of return, right? But speculation takes a high risk speculator, so he always takes a very high rate of return. And investment decisions are mostly based on fundamentals, right? So fundamental decisions what they normally take in investment. That's why fundamentalists, they look out for companies histories, companies turnovers, and they invest in blue chip companies thinking that the return on the investment will be very high. So decisions are based on hearsay or the market psychology. Speculators, they'll go more technically. So investors leverage their own funds, but speculators, in order to make a huge money, they always borrow funds and they resort to any speculations on the market. So these are all the differences between the investment and the speculation. Just to put under category, I can say that you can categorize them based on the risk, the capital gains, and the time. So time, that's what we meant, whether it is a long term or a short term. So the So that relates to the consideration of the time period. So if a person spends monetary resources for acquiring a particular asset, and if he does not expect an immediate return on it, and he waits for the longer term of benefits, we call that as the investment. On the other hand, if the person expects a very fast return on his assets and disposes of the assets in a very short time, then we call that as the speculation. So investment involves long-term fund allocation, whereas speculation involves a very short-term holding. Right, when you come to risk, right, high risk and low risk are two general indicators to help in understand the difference between the terms investment and speculation. Okay, risk in the field of investment management, we always refer to the possibility of incurring loss in financial transactions. So the degree of risk, how much you take, varies with respect to investment and with the speculation. So normally risk involved in investments is either loss of profit or lower profit than expected. So in a very broad sense, if you think, it is believed that risk in the case of investment is limited and confined to those avenues where the principal is safe. But speculation, as we have already mentioned, it has got a baseless guess and may result in a very high profit or a very high loss, because that takes a huge risk, right? So high risk or low risk are therefore a general indicators to help in understanding the difference between the terms investment and speculations. Like I said earlier, when we speak about the risk, then immediately what we speak is the return. So capital gain, another distinction between investment and speculation, is based on the motive of transaction. So the motive behind investment is achievement of capital appreciation along with a regular or a without a return. But the motive behind speculation is to achieve a profit through a price changes. So if purchases of security is preceded by a proper investigation, analysis and review to receive a stable return over a period of time, then we call that as the investment. On the other hand, buying securities when they are available at low prices and when you sell them at a very high price and thereby making a very large capital gain, then we call them as speculations. So investment is nothing but a well planned and successful speculation. So when your investment is at the right place, then the huge return that you make, we can call that also a planned speculation. So next one is investment versus gambling. The difference between investment and gambling is very clear, because as we discussed earlier, investment involves an outlay of funds after carefully evaluating the various criteria like safety of principal, moderate and continuous return and long-term commitment. But gambling is quite opposite, because it implicates a very high risk, because they are expecting a very high return. So you can talk about whether it is very when gambler, they look out for more uncertainty, hunch, thrill, excitement or a bumper gain, even if it is okay if there is a heavy loss, right? So when an investor, or we can say a gambler, this kind of a characteristics explains how a investment perception change from a gambler. So gambling relies on tips, rumors, hunches. So it is considered more of unplanned, unscientific and uncalculated risk. So unlike investors and speculators, gamblers are always a very huge risk lovers, right? So though the payoff, if one, they make an extraordinary, and the chances of winning the bet even if it is so slim and that no risk averse individual, they would always take the associated risk. So the distinction between investment, speculation and gambling, that gives us a basic idea of their nature, purpose and role.